evening all of you. I hope you all are doing good. So yesterday we were on our lesson number 16, Wisdom Shakuntala part 2. We were on 16th lesson, Shakuntala part. So half lesson I had explained to all of you till after the few days to from the river. Till here I had explained in first video. So today I am going to be starting from the soldiers. Page number, all of you open literature book, page number 92. 92. Lesson number 16, Shakuntala part 2, page number 92. Have you all opened? I hope you all have opened. Okay, now we are going to be starting. The soldiers presented the fisherman the ring to the king. So when a soldier caught a ring from the fisherman who was trying to sell the ring which had Dushyant's name over it. So the fisherman had got the ring and the fisherman had got the ring when he was cutting a fish. So he was trying to sell that ring so that he can get some money and do something by that money. So when the soldiers caught the fisherman, he presented the fisherman and the ring, both the things, to the king, King Dushyant. On seeing the ring, Dushyant remembered everything because Kanva Muni had given a curse that when the Dushyant will see that ring which he had presented you during your marriage, then he will remember everything. So after seeing that ring, Dushyant remembered everything. His mind was filled with guilt. His whole mind was filled with guilt because he was feeling very guilty that Shakuntala came and he tried to remember all the things and he was crying over there. He was full of heart and still he did not recognize her. So his mind was filled with guilt. He wanted to see Shakuntala at once. He just wanted to meet her once. Messengers were sent everywhere. So he sent all the messengers everywhere to find out Shakuntala. But nobody could trace Shakuntala. But nobody could find her. Dushyant spent his days in great sorrow. And for those days when the messengers were searching Shakuntala, in those days Dushyant was very sorrowful, very sad because he was in thoughts of his wife Shakuntala, that she came but he could not recognize her. One day the king was wandering in the mountains. One day he went for wandering here and there in the mountains. He came across a handsome and brave boy. He met a brave boy and he was very handsome also. The boy was playing with a lion cub. He was playing with a lion cub, the child of a lion. The king asked his name. The king asked his name that, listen, what is your name? The boy replied that my name is Sarvadaman. My name is Sarvadaman. I am the son of King Dushyanta. I am King Dushyant's son. I am King Dushyant's son. Dushyant came to know that he was his own son. Then Dushyant recognized that he was his own son. And he picked him up. He just wanted to ask the boy about his mother. He wanted to ask where his mother is because he wanted to meet Shakuntala. Just then he saw Shakuntala coming. So when he was picking up the baby, the boy who was his own son, when he was picking up the boy, he saw Shakuntala coming. Shakuntala was coming. Dushyant told her how he had got the ring and how he remembered everything. So Dushyant told her that when I got the ring, then I remembered that who are you? Then I recognized you. And he explained everything, that he was in great sorrow and he was wandering here and there. His messengers were wandering here and there to search her, but they could not find her. Shakuntala forgave the king. Shakuntala did not keep the grudge and she forgave the king because she knew that it was not Dushyant's mistake, because Kanva Rishi had given her curse, because of this he could not recognize Shakuntala. Dushyant asked Shakuntala and Sardaman to return to the palace. So Dushyant asked them and told them, please return to the palace. Let's go to the palace, because now he recognized his own wife and his son. Just then they heard the voice from heaven. When he was taking the two of them into his palace, a voice came from heaven. It spoke to Dushyant. That voice said to Dushyant, take your faithful wife and son with you. So this is your son and this is your wife. Take your faithful wife. She is very loyal. She is very faithful. Take your faithful wife and son with you to the palace. Your son shall be the greatest ruler of all the times. Your son will be a greatest ruler of all the time. He will be a great king in future. And don't call him Sardaman. Call him Bharat. So from that day, Bharat's name was that Sardaman's name changed into Bharat. And we all know that Bharat was the greatest king of all the times. So we have read this chapter and I have explained this chapter to all of you. Now let's come to page number 93. Let's come to page number 93. First we will start with word power puzzle. Puzzle means confuse. Puzzle means confuse. Guilt. Guilt means wrongdoing. When you are doing something wrong, then you have a guilt of something. So this question answer I have already explained to all of you. So for once I will explain it, because many of them were absent. So once again I am starting this. First is fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Page number 93. First question is, her friends dash that she was thinking about her husband. Her friends dash that she was thinking about her husband. Her friends realized. First is her friends realized. Second, Kanva was very happy to dash of Shakuntala's marriage. Kanva was very happy to dash of Shakuntala's marriage. Kanva was very happy to hear. Hear. H-E-A-R. Hear. Next, the ring was the only proof. The ring was the only proof of their marriage. The ring was the only proof of their marriage. Fourth is Shakuntala dash to remind him of their meeting and their marriage. Shakuntala dash to remind him of their meeting and their marriage. Shakuntala tried. Next is Dushyant came to know that he was his own son and picked him up. Dushyant asked Shakuntala and Sardaman to dash to the palace, return to the palace. Return to the palace. So first question is, her friends realized that she was thinking about her husband. Kanva was very happy to hear of Shakuntala's marriage. The ring was the only proof of their marriage. Shakuntala tried to remind him of their meeting and their marriage. Dushyant came to know that he was his own son and picked him up. Dushyant asked Shakuntala and Sardaman to return to the palace. So this fill in the blanks is over. Now let's come to answer the following questions. I hope you can see question answers here. So I am reading the question and I will share this PDF to all of you. Those who have not done question answer, they can complete it from here. Okay, from the video. PDF will also be uploaded there and you can see that PDF and complete your notebook, lesson number 16. So first question is, what change came over Shakuntala and after Dushyant left? What change came over Shakuntala after Dushyant left? So first answer is, cheerful Shakuntala became quiet and thoughtful after Dushyant left. She spent hours in thought. Cheerful Shakuntala became quiet and thoughtful after Dushyant left. She spent hours in thoughts. Second question, why was Sage Durvasa greatly annoyed? Second question is, why was Sage Durvasa greatly annoyed? The answer is, as Shakuntala was lost in her thoughts, she did not see Sage Durvasa and was unable to give a proper welcome to him when he paid a visit to her ashram. So, Sage Durvasa was greatly annoyed. Third question, what happened while Shakuntala was bathing in the river? When Shakuntala was bathing in the river, Shakuntala lost the ring which King Dushyant had given to her. Fourth question, why did the soldiers catch the fisherman? The fisherman was trying to sell the ring which had Dushyant's name over it. So, the soldiers caught the fisherman. Question number E, what did Dushyant remember when he saw the ring? When Dushyant saw the ring, he remembered all about his marriage with Shakuntala in the ashram. Sixth, what kind of a boy was Sarvadaman? What was he doing? So sixth answer is, Sarvadaman was a handsome and brave boy. He was playing with a cup. The lion's child. Next, what did the voice from heaven say? The voice from heaven spoke to Dushyant and advised him to take his son and his faithful wife to the palace. It is said that his son would become the greatest ruler of all the times and he should be called Bharat. So this is it for today. You have to complete, listen for homework, you have to complete word power, fill in the blanks and question and answer. I am sharing the PDF with you all. You can complete question answers from there. Thank you.